Morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you're watching this video from. My name is Judith, and this is Candles and Comeback. Here we are learning, we are growing, and we are evolving together. So last week, I made an analysis on gold, and I said gold was going to break this 4,500 psychological level, the black line. That's if it breaks it, and if it doesn't break it, it should be breaking this area here. But my bias was a selling bias. I was going to sell this market. I just felt I know market doesn't respect our feelings, but I thought it was going to sell. That was my bias. I was still looking at the selling area because of the market structure. So right now, market has broken the 4,500 psychological level and it has broken it down. Now, one thing about psychological levels is that traders always place orders around that number because it's a round number. Traders always place their numbers around any psychological level in forex. It's a very strong level and strong reactions happens there. We should have actually taken this trade from here, but no, because this was a choppy market. We had to wait for the market to break each of those levels, either this for the buy side or this for the sell side. Some people might feel like the trade entering the trade is too late. I'll be posting my screenshot of when I entered this trade. Yeah. But I was supposed to take it from here, but no, I waited for it to break this level and I took it around there. So whenever you are in a trade and you have your buyers, you always wait for the confirmation of that trade. You wait for it. You need to be disciplined in trading. And honestly, like I came out so early in this market because I'm a beginner. It's not a bad habit for developing traders. It's a very good habit for developing traders to learn to be disciplined in forex trading. You learn to come out early. You need to learn to wait for confirmation. You need to learn to wait for um, your trade to materialize before entering the trade. And leaving early is not a bad thing. It shows that you are disciplined. When you're a developing trader, don't be greedy in the market. And that's why a lot of traders blow their accounts. Like me, I've been blowing accounts till I decided I was going to be disciplined about this market this time around. So what's important for me in this trade is that my bias matched the market direction. I waited for a key level, I executed it, and I existed in profit. And that's a professional and that's a successful trade. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be journaling this trade. Why did I enter? Okay, I already said why I entered the trade and I confirmed, I waited for confirmation of the sell, which was my bias. And I existed because there was a demand at that area. If you look at this area, there was a demand here, the past market. There was a demand around this area. So I existed, even though this was my initial take profits area, but I existed around this area. This was where I existed from. This area, this place. This is not lying to show, but this candle here, I existed down. So right now we are going to be fibbing the market from this area to this area. And so when the market retraces to any of the psychological level, we will know. If it breaks this 78 level, then we are going to the upside. But if it breaks out of this psychological level, we're still going to get to the 78 level, but we need to wait for confirmation to know what we're going to be doing next, because this is a demand area. It's just so close to this. It might still get here, it might not get here, but we are building consistency here, and we are going to be disciplined in this place. So, if you have any suggestion, let me know. If you feel I need to do anything, if you think what the market is going to be doing, let's know your bias. Thank you. So to re-enter this trade, we're waiting for price to break below the support area, retest it, retest the broken area, wait for a rejection candles from the retest, and momentum will continue to the downside, because lower lows and lower highs, or lower highs and lower lows, usually means sellers still control the momentum. We also wait for a candlestick confirmation after the retest, which is a bearish engulfing candle, a longer upper week rejection, a strong impulsive bearish candle, a lower time frame structure break. We'll go to the 15 minutes to do that. We'll be entering our trade at 15 minutes, just like it did here, and we entered, can see retest, and we entered there. So I'll be drawing the support area. And there's another support area. This is support area. So I'm waiting for it to break here and retest it, and we'll enter around this area to the downside. And if it doesn't, we'll do the opposite, which is for the buy. We'll break this area, wait for a retest or a rejection, then wait for a confirmation candle, and we take it to the upside. So there are just two ways in the trade, and in forex you should not focus on just a way, because the market can do anything. So all you need to do in forex is to wait for confirmation.